It is July 2026, and the fragile interim truce between the United States and Iran has collapsed. The breakdown of this truce arrived as a jarring contradiction. In a single Truth Social post, President Trump stated that Iran asked to continue diplomatic talks, and the U.S. had agreed to do so, even as he declared the ceasefire was, quote, over. This sudden leadership and diplomatic vacuum has instantly destabilized a region already on edge from a conflict that began on February 28. This shows the immediate macroeconomic fallout of the broken truce, tracking a sudden 5% spike in global oil prices. This responds to the threat at a major choke point. On this map of the Strait of Hormuz, limbo has paralyzed commercial tanker traffic. Conducting high-level diplomacy while actively exchanging fire is a volatile dynamic. When nations negotiate with missiles, they risk accidentally choking off the global energy supply. The physical starting point of this week's rapid military escalation began here, on the open water. The first domino fell when 3 Qatari and Saudi commercial tankers came under direct fire. In response, the U.S. military launched retaliatory strikes against specific Iranian sites. Iran then immediately counterattacked, targeting U.S. military installations located in neighboring Gulf Arab states. These strikes occurred during Iran's most significant internal transition in decades, the funeral of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Right as the nation was preparing for the Ayatollah's burial, a series of unclaimed airstrikes hit southern Iran. These bombings introduced a dangerous level of uncertainty. One Iranian lawmaker warned the United Arab Emirates against supporting the U.S. campaign, while suspicions also point toward Israel. So far, the Gulf Arab states and Israel have remained silent, refusing to claim responsibility for these attacks. This rapid, multi-actor escalation has created a thick fog of war. When standard rules of engagement are suspended and attribution is nearly impossible, a single strike can trigger a wider conflict. While the kinetic war played out in the Gulf, quiet diplomatic meetings were taking place right here in Tehran. Qatar is acting as the primary back-channel mediator, with negotiators working on the ground in Iran to salvage the U.S.-Iran Memorandum of Understanding. Negotiations operate under a strategy of escalate to de-escalate. Targeted military strikes are used to gain a stronger hand at the table. Both sides are fully committed to this cycle, using bombs to shape pending treaties and matching each other blow for blow. In modern statecraft, bombs and treaties often function as 2 integrated components of a single aggressive negotiating tactic. The formal ceasefire is dead. In its place is a precarious new reality defined by a talk-and-fight dynamic. This dynamic is complicated by the leadership vacuum left by Khamenei's death, which leaves Iran without a single final decision-maker during a period of active military strikes. The margin for error is thin. A single miscalculated shadow strike, or rogue actor, could end the Qatar-mediated talks and pull every neighboring military into a direct confrontation. To understand where this is heading, we have to look past the political rhetoric online and focus instead on the physical movement of energy. The ultimate barometer for whether this brinkmanship is succeeding is the daily volume of commercial tankers navigating the Strait of Hormuz.